accomplishment of doing something good. The sense of making somebody's day better than it was because they were just having a really bad part of their day.
It's not going to be the same world. It will be a totally different world. A world where things of beauty, of love.
Something nice for somebody, they feel good. Then they feel good and they do something nice for somebody else. We are too much into a world where I give, I get. The world needs a cost-benefit analysis. It must balance. No, it doesn't. Because nothing brighter. Everything seems to be clear, more vivid, better colors. You smell so much flowers. The fragrance. Wash your neighbor's car for no reason whatsoever. A random act of kindness. Can we really afford to lend someone some money? To give some money to a...
Because I believe that if people did a random act of kindness every day and saw how that affected other people, that they would be much less likely to do bad things like otherwise. That this would basically change the relationships for them and would change the world.
A question right in my wheelhouse. It's my philosophy of life, so it's very easy to talk about your philosophy of life. Whether you win or not, I gave some information that hopefully people will feel better about themselves after hearing what I said than they did before. Just little things make a big difference in everybody's life.
After a while, I began to read books like Stephen King's Misery. Like Carol and Anne. Now this was a tough time for me. I was on my own with a young child to take care of and an ex-husband to take out. Not out to lunch. My reading had changed once again. I was reading novels like Patricia Cornwell's Cruel and Unusual. James Patterson's How Goes the Weasel.
And the onset. Sitting there in my business suit, I was woefully ill-prepared for this request. And it's the Springsteen song, born in the USA. I can't tell you how relieved I felt. Crisis averted. Everything was fine. Until he took off his pants.
Have you ever been so afraid that you felt paralyzed, powerless, and pinned down? Mr. Contest Master, friends, and fellow Toastmasters, I have, not once, not twice, but countless times. You see, I'm terrified of spiders and scorpions and snakes! And I'm afraid of heights and tunnels and high speeds and closed spaces and thunder and lightning and many, many more. Another one. This is fun. And that rewards you.
2008, late 2008, you all remember, Hank Paulson was telling Congress to immediately bail out the banks, there would be tanks in the streets, and unemployment rate was going to be 8.5%. Boy, last year, wouldn't we have liked to have had an 8.5% unemployment rate?
Yeah, what happened that night and what I did, I cannot tell you. But I do know one thing. I hear knock on the door. And I look at my watch and I say, it's only 6 a.m. The guys aren't supposed to show up until 8. I open up the door and guess who's on the other side? All my Toastmaster friends have decided to move. I said, what are you doing here at 6 a.m.? I said, don't you realize it's going to be 100 degrees today? We want to get this done as fast. Not only do they not have consent, they don't have zest. All I wanted to do when I woke up, and I could feel myself starting to cry. It was all I wanted. When that time happens, when you don't know whether to go forward or back, when you're between what's the proverbial rock and a hard place, when you have that epiphany, reach out, go back, pick your bar of soap.
Mr. Congress.
The contestant that will be representing us at the district conference is Andy